Keller Williams, Miami. This is Ariel Hernandez, your Director of Technology here at the Market Center. I want to show you something cool that Docusign just released, and it's how you can create your own templates in Docusign so that you don't have to be writing over and over every time the same information on each of these forms that you normally would. And so I'm going to show you a quick example on, let's say, using the as-is contract, right? So starting off here in Docusign, you're inside your room of your client. If you want to create a template, you're going to come over here in the top option where it says My Docs. Then you have three subcategories here. You have personal, forms, and form templates. So we're going to click on form templates. And then we're going to click here on the blue button on the right that says create form template. Now we're going to do just like if we were pulling up a form inside the room, right? So we're going to switch this to group. Then we're going to click here on the groups, and I'm going to do the as-is contract. So I'm going to look for, let's say, single family pending sale, right? Because that's where the as-is contract is. So I'm going to grab that form and click on use. That's going to automatically bring up the form for me, or I can now edit it or put in information that I always want in there as a template, right? So like if there's things that you always write on the as-is contract, right? Like a lot of this information you change, but let's say here you always write balance. You kind of go down the pages on certain options that you always choose, right? And so let's see, we always choose here the Miami-Dade Broward region provisions. And you just go down. But most importantly, what I wanted to show you is how you can come, especially if you're the buyer's agent, right? And add those additional terms that you always write, right? So let's say the seller shall be responsible for resolving any code violations or permit issues prior to, let me go down to the other line here, prior to closing. Perfect. So I've added that there in the additional terms, right? So I don't have to be writing it over and over again every time. Come down, and I'm the cooperating sales associate. Right? Perfect. So I've saved all the information here. Now I can go ahead and hit save and close. Wonderful. So that saved it now as a template for me. So how do we pull that template now? We're going to go back to rooms, and we're going to go inside our client's room. All right. So let me click in here inside my client. I'm going to go to documents, and I'm going to add the form into this room just like I normally would, right? So add Docusign form, switch this to groups, single family pending sales, and I'm going to choose the as-is contract. Now this as-is contract that I'm pulling in is the regular empty one. But now I'm going to right click on the form, and I'm going to say apply form template. It's going to show me all the templates I have. I'm selecting the as-is, which is the same one as the form I just added to the room. Apply. And now that template has been applied to this form. So when I open it up now, all the information would be there, right? So I have the word balance. Now I did capture already some information that I had from the detailed section of the room as well. But the information that I had in my template is also there. The word balance, the option I had chosen of Miami-Dade, and the additional terms is right there already. So you don't have to write all or choose those options or write those terms every single time.